Welcome to the Grizzled Geek Reacts to RWBY. I'm Mike.
I'm Shane.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Doug.
And we're here, guys, back with episode 3 of volume 8 of RWBY. How are we liking this volume so far, guys? We got 2 episodes in. What do we think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Looking bad.
Shane's made a decision on the theme song, though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the theme song. I like the music. I'm not a big fan of the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's not good. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
I have a feeling that this season is going to be like the fall of Beacon, like
Only
the
worse.
entire season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're not. It's going to be a volume of complete and total heartbreak. So
Yeah, well,
I don't
get
think we're going to get good things until later, but I have promised that it's going to be good because, I mean, you can't have heartbreak unless it's a good story, right?
Yeah, that's it.
It's true. Yeah. Make us care, and then you screw everything up.
Yeah.
Get the story right.
Get the story right. I want happiness all the time.
Not all the time, but
no.
yeah, doesn't mean I'm looking forward to the bad parts.
I tell you what, out of all the stuff that they're hinting at, and I don't know if it's anything actually going to happen, but the whole rift with Penny is what bothers me the most. Out of all the stuff that they're kind of like, maybe.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of today's episode just because, I mean, the name is Strings.
Yeah.
And we know she's Pinocchio.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And if she pulls an Ultron and says there's no strings on me and turns against the team, what do we do?
Right. Or if she gets hacked somehow, or
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like, if anything, Penny will feel like she's currently being pulled by, like, inadvertently RWBY, because she's being told that she has to, like, behave or feel a certain way about how things are going.
Right.
And with Ironwood, so I think if anything, it would be her severing her strings and deciding to do what she feels is best.
Right. And
Yeah.
RWBY's speaking for her, right? RWBY's treating her like she was when RWBY knew her last, right? Back when before. When that was more appropriate, but now she's been on her own, and this is RWBY. I mean, this is Penny 2.0. So,
Right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say even so much as she's treating her like she did in in volumes 2 and 3 and 1. I think it's more of the fact that RWBY is just assuming that her decisions is the same way Penny thinks.
Yeah.
And not asking Penny how she feels.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Definitely.
Oh boy, you ready to dive in?
Yeah.
As ready as they can be.
All right, let's see. Oh, hang on. Tell you what, let's stop that.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a
Why
countdown?
don't we do a countdown here so we can all be in sync? How about that? How about 3, 2, 1, play. See, I like the music.
Yeah, the music is great.
We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that
I agree. That beginning just shows you how much better their costumes were.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Falling children.
Fallen children.
Sinking children. That's even worse.
Ooh, was that the?
It was the staff.
No, but the hands were.
Grim.
Right.
Was it Cinder's hands?
No, they look like.
Oh, the apathy.
Apathy, yeah.
Ow, come on! That was a once-in-a-lifetime experience! Ow.
Good. Because I never want to do that again.
All right, Robo Girl. You're up. Which way?
We'll cross the bridge, then go left, straight, left, up, right, straight, right, straight, left, left. And my name is Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Somebody's back in.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's the best semblance yet.
Yeah.
Squad captain knows what's going on up there. They can't get close to that storm without getting shot right out of the air.
It's creepy. All those Grimm just waiting. Worse than if they'd attacked.
Hey, don't say that. We'll jinx us.
I just hope the CO can get us some answers soon, or...
Nice.
Cool.
That is cool.
Welcome back, Dr. Polendina.
Oh.
All
I feel
right.
like that's gonna lead
Where
to trouble.
Next, Penny?
Right through Central Command.
Oh.
Of course.
I can't maneuver us through all that.
Do not worry. Ruby is capable of traveling at an extreme velocity from one point to another by breaking herself down to her molecular components, thus negating her mass and then reassembling them at the destination, theoretically making it possible for her to transport all of us in the same way, as mass no longer matters. What? You can use your semblance on all of us.
Did Penny just figure that out before you did?
Like, she knew you were honest before I did.
She figured out all this before I did.
Today has been busy. Have you made any progress? I'd hate for us to have to try motivating you again.
Wow.
Given what we're after, I've got all the motivation I need. Sadly, it doesn't make taking down Pietro's magical science project any less cumbersome.
Looks like you're right, and I don't like
Trust
it.
you can come up with something.
Oh, the trust is palpable. Speaking of the man, are you aware that dear Dr. Polendina is gallivanting around your military compound? Unless, of course, someone else is using his credentials.
A security threat has been detected in the compound. Status alert level 3. Red. Lockdown initiated. Authorization granted to handle any threats with lethal force.
You've got to be joking. The pneumatic tubes have all been closed off.
We're trapped.
We passed a hangar. I can hijack an airship and get us off this floating rock.
Wait. We can still succeed. We are so close.
Oh my god.
Read the sign, Bill. Read the sign. Why don't you just pay attention? You're in here late all the time. Your coworkers.
Oh no.
Salmon in the microwave.
Another thing I don't want to do ever again.
I don't want to be broken down molecularly either. Just like the transporter.
They lost their invisibility, though.
Yeah.
Stand back, please.
trap.
Where is everyone? This is a highly classified area.
It's a trap. Run.
So what do you think? Is that forced electricity?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Huh?
This process is a little complicated, so I'm remoting into Penny from Amity Coliseum.
I see.
I hope the others are okay. I've never seen Yang and Ruby fight like this.
Don't worry. They're sisters. Sometimes sisters just have very different ideas about what's right.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Jean's a great leader, Oscar's grown a ton, and Yang is more than capable of protecting them all in a fight. Oh, and of course Ren is... I don't know what he is. Every time I think the two of us are making progress, he... We've been together our whole lives, but I feel like I understand him less now than ever. And I don't know if that's his fault or mine.
When you've been at someone's side for so long, after a while they become a part of you. But that's just it. They're only a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
I don't actually know who I am. Without Ren. Pretty sad, huh?
Well, maybe take this opportunity to find out. Do something only Nora can do.
Like what? Be strong and hit stuff?
I just have to... There! Downloading the cloned imprint now. When Penny gets to Amity, we'll run the launch sequence. Amity's computer will try to connect to the General's terminal, but get Penny instead.
And after the launch, I'll return to help you all with the evacuation.
About that, Penny. When Amity goes up, I think you should be honored with Maria and I.
But they need me here. Right?
Well, if you stay far out of Salem's reach, then she can't open the vault. She can't get to the relic. So... maybe it is for the best.
We should probably head to the hangar.
I guess we all have to do some things we would rather not.
Hello, kids. Time to come home now, Penny.
So your first time losing to us wasn't enough?
We were holding back! We have all said some things we regret, but please, hear me out. I know you thought you were doing the right thing when you left with the Maiden Power, but Salem is here now. Things have changed.
If General Ironwood plans to leave Mantle behind, nothing has changed.
I thought you were supposed to protect the people, not hurt them.
I would never hurt anyone.
Well, Winter's in critical condition because of you.
And you repaid her by stealing the power that should have been hers.
But taking the Maiden Power was the only way to
If you keep refusing to do the right thing, people in Atlas and Mantle are going to die.
You could stop all of this, Penny. Just open the vault, hand over the relic, and you'll save Atlas.
But it won't save Atlas. Salem will find her way to the relic no matter where you go. Once Ironwood opens the vault, the relic is as good as...
One more word, and I'm throwing you in jail right next to your uncle, Runt.
Leave her alone.
And what are you gonna do about it, Tin Can?
Hey, no!
You're gonna go up against a maiden?
She was badass before she had Maiden Power.
Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she could have taken all of them.
You will not hurt my friend!
Versus 1? Cowards. Well, Penny's the Winter Maiden. I'm sure she can hold her own for a little bit.
Is this when her learns how to control electricity?
Calm before the storm.
We have to get out there. Be strong. And hit stuff. Nora, wait!
Oh, she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you were saying.
Hurry up, Elm! I can't!
I love it so much!
I kind of like her hair like that.
That was pretty awesome.
Oh.
Damn it! That was our chance! I need all available squads to converge on...
Wait. I have a message for your operatives.
But General, we
understand, sir.
Let's go.
Pull a literal string.
Yeah.
That was
very suspicious.
You coming or what? All ready to...
She's in bad shape. We need to get her somewhere safe.
I'm so sorry. It is time for me to go, isn't it?
We'll see each other again really soon. I promise.
Good work.
Good work would have been capturing Penny.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, then make them join you.
Oh. This is how you know Ironwood has gone off the deep end.
Yeah, he's done. As soon as he was working with Watts, I knew it. I was like, I held a little bit of hope. No.
I didn't hold any hope after he murdered.
Oh, I wasn't convinced
elected
he actually
officials.
shot that guy, but, you know, now I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He shot those guys. He shot that guy. Well,
the sad part is now he's working with Watts. Salem's just going to manipulate him.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, dumbass.
When are any of the Aesops going to figure out that he's on the wrong side?
Morrow will figure it out first.
Yeah, Marrow.
Yeah.
No. Where's my mouse? Stop the autoplay. I don't know what that was, but I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to see it. Wow, guys. What's going on with Penny? Wow, he's going to be... What's the problem with, artificial people?
Yeah.
They're going to get hacked.
Yeah, I'm really getting tired of the inconsistency in their fights.
Right.
Yeah.
That they conveniently inconsistent to further the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Penny should have been able to beat them without the maiden power.
Right, yeah.
Everything we've seen about her, or maybe at least hold her own without the maiden power, and then with the maiden power just go, nah.
What's the guy, Lim? What's the guy with the stretchy arms?
Elm.
Yeah, he like basically took them out, took 3 of them out with like one move.
Oh yeah, a side swipe.
Effectively from the combat, because they weren't back in it till pretty much it was over. I'm like, and yet they fought before and beat him, and we've seen them.
But they were holding back.
Yeah.
They look like they were holding back when they were fighting. Last time. I'm like,
I know Harriet wasn't holding back.
Harriet was not holding back. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And
I think Marrow might have actually been holding back. I don't know.
Maybe, but they soundly beat them. Plus, as skilled as they are fighting together, to get pretty much taken out like that, I was like,
Well, the only real issue I see with that is when they fought before, it was actually Team RWBY. And Team RWBY is unstoppable, but this was not Team RWBY.
Right. True.
So
3 of them.
I mean, even taking Yang out of the equation and substituting in Nora, I don't think that's.
Well, Nora wasn't a factor. She was substituting Penny. Took Yang out and substitute Penny.
Right.
So that's, arguably even more powerful.
Right, but not as used to working with a team.
True.
Yeah.
Which is why she was pretty much on her own. But the other 3 are used to working together. Still. Yeah. I just thought it was a little too...
I think it was just another, again, excuse to be able to show off Ruby's power where she can take everybody with her.
Yeah.
Right. I think I missed the line when Weiss asked if she figured it out before RWBY. RWBY was like, well, it was when Blake asked it.
Yeah.
And she's like, she figured out you were a Faunus before I did.
Yeah. 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 I agree. I didn't know until you said that, Doug. I didn't know what the issue I had, but I think that is it. The inconsistency in their abilities.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode was to try and reenact fight scenes, not reenact, but bring back fight scenes, because that's our common complaint is how amazing fight scenes were back when Monty was here. And now they're trying to see, we can still do things. Look, there's a fight happening.
And it's still not as cool as Monty would have done it.
Yeah, it was a good fight, but I don't think it was on Monty level.
Well, the problem, as always, is Monty comes from that kung fu school of editing where it's long cuts, huge takes, and these guys are American. They want to cut everything to death.
Yeah.
And it can be hard to keep. It can be hard to keep track of what's going on. This one wasn't that bad, but it's still not. Like, there was no kung fu in this.
Yeah.
No. There's always like slapping people off a bridge.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just hoping that we don't lose John this season because Carrie isn't a voice actor next season.
Yeah.
Right. Just convenient, killing off characters because people got fired in the real world. I mean,
they didn't do it with Crow.
They did not do it with Crow, but then again, Carrie was the showrunner.
Yeah, he was the showrunner. I mean, it's a little bit different. Not only it's not just losing John's voice, it's losing, the
one of the main visions for the show.
Yeah.
And it's starting to feel like Warner Brothers is starting to take over more and more and more, and we all know what Warner Brothers does with their properties. They turn them into trash. So they take good things and make them trash.
They do. And well, here's the thing. There was a discussion from episode 1, right, where people were talking about how many story arcs are going to be, how many chapters there's going to be, and so it was supposed to be the initial 12 or whatever, 3 for each school. And it was like, well, there's too much story to tell. There's too much of this. And I'm like, yes, but there's also, would you rather have
an
end, or would you rather have it fall apart with Rooster Teeth? Because who knows what the future? They've had a lot of trouble, right? We've already lost so many. And right now, 3 of the girls are under contract now. They're not in their season-to-season contracts. They're not part of the company anymore.
Yeah.
So technically, they could leave at any time. I doubt. I mean,
wait, who did you say was leaving, Shane?
Carrie.
Yeah.
Miles Carey.
He's
Miles Luna.
Miles Luna. It might have been Miles, yeah, or is it Carrie?
Okay.
One of those two got.
Carrie Shawcross is the showrunner, and Miles Luna is John's voice. So that's why I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Miles wrote. He co-wrote a lot of it.
Yeah, he co-wrote a lot of it. It was him. It was Miles, Carrie, and Monty at the very beginning. They were the first 3.
Yeah.
Monty came in with the idea. They fleshed out all the story arcs.
And now RWBY going forward has a new showrunner. Miles is no longer with the company, but all his voice work for this volume is done. But
right.
We have no idea what's going to happen at the end of this volume. Yeah, so it's kind of like we want to sit. I want to be here for the entire 12 volumes, right? I would love for it to finish out, but
right.
I don't want real life to
turn it into a pile of crap.
Yeah,
or cancel it.
To A, rush it, or B, just end without a resolution, right?
Yeah, although I don't want them to rush it, but they are to the point they can't take 12 volumes to wrap this up. Yeah. There's not enough. It's waning every year.
Yeah.
It's not that the stories are necessarily getting. I would say the last couple volumes have actually gotten a little better than the ones in the middle, but there's too much foot dragging going on. Maybe that was in order to meet that. We wanted 3, 3, 3, and 3.
Yeah.
And it's just realizing that's not working right.
Mm-hmm.
We need to pick up the pace a little.
Yeah. And it might be one of those things. I'm hoping it's not a lost situation where they just write because they can't figure out how to end it. So
yeah, just keep writing. We'll see what happens.
Let's add this other cool thing in there.
Yeah, because all that does is add unfinished plot points more and more. And here's the thing: some are saying there's too many plot points to fill, but no show, ties up every loose end, right?
Right.
And if shows do try, it's usually rushed. A lot of them feel rushed.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that there are. Yeah,
as long as it's not major plot points, that's okay. It's
yeah,
it gives fans something to speculate about and to what.
There is plenty going on that you're all like, this doesn't make any sense, but I realize the story is focused on just this, so I can ignore that. Like, really, there's nobody from the first 3 volumes has struck out to see what's going on, or we got plenty of professors. There's really Mantle, or not Mantle. Dang it, the First Kingdom.
Vale.
Is Vale still so messed up that everybody has to stay there to keep things in check?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
a little pullback. Hopefully, when they get, if they get, was it Amity or whatever, if they get the thing, a satellite launched,
right?
Amity Tower.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, we get a world update of what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't have communication open up, so I understand why we don't know what's going on now, because it's communications down.
Yeah.
But once they have that, I mean, hopefully we get something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. Dark
At this point, I just hope that they wrap up the main story arc, get that all done, and then for any of the other stuff, they actually hire a real video game company that we can play a video game. Because the one RWBY video game, it's fun for about 2 days, and then you realize it's just the same thing over and over and over again, and there's not a whole lot of depth to it. But a nice open world RPG done by a AAA title in RWBY, I think could work really well, because I mean, it's so much like a video game; it would translate back very well. And then a good team of writers in a video game with the time to actually explore everything they want to explore. Because a good AAA nowadays open world is 80 hours minimum, just to get through the plot and all the side quests and stuff. So that would be cool. I would enjoy that quite a bit.
Yeah,
but that's a pipe dream. So
yeah, it was one of the comments from the first episode was from Victor Stagnetti. He said, "I really don't agree the pacing's too slow, or that we need to wrap it up soon. There's a lot of world we haven't explored, and 8 volumes may seem like a lot, but it's really not when compared to the number of episodes and length of those episodes with most other anime. Way too many plot points to cover with Salem Cinder, the trio of Hazel, Tyrion, and Watts are still alive. What's Emerald Mercury going to do? What about Neo? What's going on with Ty and Raven? Team Coffee and Team SSSN in Vacuo? Was it?
Yeah, it's Team Sun.
Team Sun, yeah. No chance RWBY ends in a volume or even 2. Yes, there is. I agree. There is.
Yeah, no one said there's not a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just the pace is ground to a.
We're never going to get a whole. We're never going to get a whole lot of character or plot development with the bad guys. That's what Rooster Teeth has never done.
Yeah.
I think mainly due to time constraints. I think if they'd opened themselves up to a little bit longer episodes, they could have done that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they knew how to do that. And that's one of the major problems with the series is there's no connection with the villains whatsoever.
Well, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and with the way that Salem has posed this attack, what are they supposed to do? Oh, I'm gonna go hide for the next 5 years while you guys explore every other place and every other plot point. She's advanced on the city with an army of darkness. That's not gonna just go away and they can move on. It's coming to a head.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, there are some people who. And a lot of stories, I guess, if it weren't structured the way it was, it might be all right to go, all right, we're going to do all kinds of flashbacks and stuff like that. But it just seems like checking boxes if you're just going okay, we're not going to advance the main plot more than a day or two, which I think is what this volume's supposed to do. This is all supposed to take place in just a couple days.
Right.
But we're going to spend all kinds of time going, here's this character, here's what they're thinking, and here's their motivation, this is where their backstory is and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do that over and over again with just barely inching the plot forward, it gets
dry.
I don't know.
It's Dragon Ball Z-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which everybody's main complaint is Goku powered up a spirit bomb for 6 weeks straight of episodes, and then it did nothing. But in the meantime, while he was doing that, we got to watch all the secondary characters. there's a fine balance you have to make, and a lot of times it's hard to do. And if we hadn't been getting those all the way throughout the volume or the series so far, now's the wrong time to do it.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: all those things that they brought up here, they're not all going to get resolved. No. We're not going to see all those.
There's no
and as much as I would love it, we're probably not going to see Coffee and Team Sun unless it's in a
finale battle.
A finale battle. More.
Yeah, and all of their backstory is going to be be handwaved. Like a couple lines here or there. Now let's get to fighting.
Yeah, it'll be like a cameo, pretty much. Right.
Right.
Likely.
So. Yeah, I mean, it's just not right. And then
and they put out the novels, and they said those are canon until the show says otherwise. I don't think the show is ever going to say otherwise. They put out the novels and went, okay, well that's their story. You guys can go read it.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, it's just a matter of and plus, and then you throw in real life affecting everything, right? Mm-hmm. Voice actors and studios, and
yeah,
it's just we'll see what happens, guys. Well, I hope we get a satisfying ending to this, and we'll see. I think we'll have a better idea of how that ending is going to go, or whether we're going to get that satisfying ending by the end of this volume.
Yeah,
I think
I'm wondering how much
volume.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out just how much like Thor and Nora will end up being by the end of the volume. Because I figured that would have been a great time for
channel lightning out of the air, out of a storm cloud.
Yeah, well, it struck her. So I mean, but yeah, it's just one of those things where I think this would have been a better time for her to learn how to actually control electricity instead of just suck it up into her body until she passes out. Because be strong and hit stuff. Well, that was basically what she just did. She was just strong and hit stuff again. I thought that was fairly disappointing to me. I wanted
and she's already done this once with when she was fighting Hazel.
Yeah, she sucked up. I mean, she not to.
So this was a little more.
I was going to say, she handled it much better when she she was fighting Hazel. All right, guys. Any last thoughts?
No.
Good to go.
No. Ready for next week.
I know.
Bring it on.
I'm excited, but not.
Yeah, same.
I'm I get that high on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm all right, I get Mandalorian on Friday, and then I get RWBY on Saturday, and then I gotta
wait. It's time for RWBY to realize she has a sniper rifle and to use it on Watts.
Yes, I'd like that.
Yeah, that's the last time she fired that thing.
That's a sniper rifle.
She almost never used it as an actual sniper rifle. It was more an artillery piece than
anything
else.
I think the last time I can recall her actually using it like a sniper rifle was in Volume 4 when Crow was fighting Tyrion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Otherwise, she usually uses it for transportation.
Yeah.
To bounce around the battlefield.
Which is cool, but... all right, guys.
That's okay. It's a terrible sniper rifle anyway. It does not have a buttstock.
That's true.
She has to literally drape her body over it and crane her neck to aim. It's not a very good.
True. But yeah, she compensates the recoil by sticking a scythe in the ground.
Yeah, that part's fine. There's single. It was monopods for rifles.
Yeah.
For a long time. But the fact that you can't actually put your shoulder behind it and aim correctly makes it a terrible sniper rifle. That's bugged me for 8 seasons now.
And clearly there's recoil on it because that's how she propels herself. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So there you have it. RWBY Volume 8, Episode 3. Tell us what you thought. Leave those comments down below. We love reading those comments and having that discussion. So... let us know. We'll be back next week with episode 4 for you guys. And in the meantime, please subscribe, share with your friends, hit the notification bell so you can so you can get apprised of all these videos that we put out. We put out some more here. We got some more reaction videos to put out. Some AMVs we're going to put out there. Yeah. Every Friday we do a live podcast. Friday nights at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And and then it's going to be on right wherever you get your normal podcasts. If you want to just listen to it, that's fine. That's what most people do. But if you want to support the channel and the things that we do here, Doug, how can they help us out?
I'll have 3 links in the description down below. One's to our Teespring store. You can check out the shirt Shane's wearing and some others we've got. That's one of the cool ones. I like that one.
My favorite.
Yeah, and then we've got some masks and stuff like that. 2, you can check us out on Patreon, where now we've it's been dry through the pandemic, but now we've got RWBY episodes coming out a couple days early for our patrons. Or 3, the one that's easiest for you to do is click that Amazon affiliate link, do your holiday shopping through that link. Anything you buy within 24 hours after clicking the link will get a small kickback on. Doesn't cost you anything extra. And you're going to be shopping through Amazon, so just click the link.
Yeah. All right, guys, there you have it. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.